Yes.
Great, thank you. Okay, so let's start. So first, I would like to thank everyone joining today our session, and let we start. So I will start again very quick about the code of conduct to make sure again you understand the most important part of that. So all sessions are recorded and will be published on YouTube and Facebook. So if you don't like to be recorded, I will kindly ask you to leave the session. Please mic mute all the time and turn it on when you start to speak and turn it off immediately when you stop speaking. For the rest of for the code of conduct, please read that on the GitHub repo. What is DevOps vision? Again, this is why I'm saying the introduction is all about, give you the updates and, what's happening. It's not just the normal, like every time, but it's an opportunity to share with you the updates and because there is many, ambition and I have intention to implement many things. For example, I'm trying to invite some guest speaker from Microsoft, so, but anyway, so DevOps Vision. DevOps Vision is an open source initiative that believes in open source education and aims to help and educate people all over the world to learn DevOps and cloud. And DevOps Visions is empowered by the top technical leaders, community leaders worldwide, which is a Microsoft Regional Director and Microsoft MVP. So we provide several activities like live session events, mentoring people to develop, their career path either in their company or how to land on a new companies. We working on open source project, studying groups, and also providing job recommendation and references, and all of that for free. As the leadership community, beside me, I have also Ahmed Baha, who is a Microsoft Regional Director and Microsoft MVP, who has been MVP for more than 13 years. Ahmed is associate professor in computer science for several universities. He was a very specialized, a very special technical lead worldwide. He delivered many sessions in many international conferences, including Microsoft HQ in Seattle. And Mohammed Al-Qassas, who is also a fellow MVP, who has been ranked the first top contributor on Stack Exchange and the Stack Overflow in 2 years or for 2 years in a row. And he also a Microsoft Tech Wiki Guru and Tech Wiki Judge. So yes, before asking a question regarding the contribution, people want to join. I got some question people ask, yes, we need to get mentoring and so what I'm saying again, you need to go to the prerequisite to understand how we can help you. Again, we building this community to help all people. But you need to do your part first. So again, you just need to read the code of conduct, understand, read all the fact, and understand all the question. Because I still receiving many question, which is exactly on the fact. And again, there is no problem for me. I'm just again, send the link of the fact. And but again, in order to help you, I just need you to help yourself first. You know. So, and again, if you have a technical topic, I will advise you to go to the YouTube channel, my YouTube channel, and then search for this topic inside the YouTube channel. And if you found the topic, just watch the video, try to, understand the video, and maybe it will help your problem or issue. And if you have a question about that, then prepare your question and attend the meeting, and I will make sure to help you to, solve your issues or problem. If your question regarding the GitHub open source project, again, I will kindly ask you first to go to the project, download the project, run the project in your machine, because again, you need to do that first. So your support is really appreciated about, spreading the knowledge and awareness about our community so we can helping more people. DevOps Vision link, we have many links, either the website or the GitHub or the Facebook page. And, we will try to build more, to get connecting the people. To get just to give people about, what easy app. Let me see how many people we have here. I think we are small group, so most of you already have. Let me. Okay. So Easy App, this is the app that again, for me when people reach out to me like we need to learn DevOps, okay, the best option is always learn by doing, you know. So and this is why the reason I created this project. So it's a very small project that implemented different tools, technology, platforms that will help you to learn by doing. Um, so it will take, sorry, it will walk you through all the end-to-end DevOps process, including the plan, with all activities, the development and test, and also for the release, as well as monitoring and feedback. So, and again, it's a very small application, but again, all big stories start with very small. WordPress start with a single bit of code with a few users. You can count them on your hand, and now it is the largest self-hosted for blogging, and with millions of people using that. So yes, if you like to learn by doing, if you want to learn DevOps Cloud, just join and you will find again, you will learn that. So again, we are trying to build more community champions, so we open the doors for people that they want to become an MVP or become how to be a community champions. So it's not only us, but we try to guide you as well. I want again big thank you for our contributors, Wajih and Muhammad Taha, for their valuable contribution on the Easy app on GitHub. Number and surveys, again, this is our numbers of people that belong to this community and attending different sessions. And again, I'm trying to get benefits of our gathering and community to share jobs, community of practices, center of excellence, or open source project. Again, once we have a good networking, we can, get benefits of that. Um, Keep connected so we can, building that network and we can share knowledge and many other things. Yes, you can read more about that all in the code of conduct and also about the exam voucher. We will provide exam voucher Azure subscription. It is not Azure subscription, it's not yet, but I'm trying to get that. There is no upcoming session alert, and here if there is any question and answer. Okay, so let me start now the our session. Okay, so yes, I think most of you know me now, so I will not, give you like. But again, my name is Muhammad Radwan. I am Microsoft MVP. I have been working in the industry for more than 17 years. I started back in 2002 as a classic ACP developer before the .NET, then moved to different role and position, relocated multiple times, eventually in the UK, London based. I contribute to the community. I provided many contributions to the community, and I have videos and blog posts which cover many topics, and I have delivered many session presentation in national and regional and also international conferences in many countries. So yes, this is about me. So our agenda today, again, the main idea here is we will, we introduce the prerequisite checklist, and of course, if you have any question about that, which is already provided in the intro. But again, I'm expecting that people can ask so we can get, this is why I leave it here, so we can get back to the checklist very quickly. We also have any QA for our old videos. The main idea, again, I'm looking that, again, I have more than 300 videos, so people will maybe go for the videos. They saw the video, but they still struggling to to part of the video, understanding or working with that. And this is the second part is to just to support these people and walk through the what is the DevOps vision. I mean on the GitHub, and give a quick overview about the current progress and what's happening and so on. And also any question and regarding the project on DevOps vision and any other question. So this is in general. So let me start again. You know, now you understand the prerequisite, and I'm not repeating, but again, I'm giving here because maybe people would like to ask like how to do that, or so I can get that. Okay, culture of community. I think again, for many people they would like to be a community champion, or they want to be a community hero, but they are, because the experience, they don't know, okay, what is the next step to do that. So I tried to put some of the culture community so you can understand that. I already shared that with you in previous video, but I added some of them. So the red is the new part. So I will talk about the new. I will talk about the new, and of course for the other you can read them, or maybe even look at the previous video for the open source project. So as you can see, the initiative and proactive vs reactive. Again, this is very important, for people that would like to be part of the community. You know, because you can just wait. Okay, I don't know what I can do. I really want to participate in the community, but I don't know what to do. But community people, again, they are initiative. They take initiative and they are proactive, to do things. For example, action via suggestions. For example, you can go for the repo for the easy app, or for any documents or any other repos, and you notice a spelling mistake. So someone maybe, for example, suggests like maybe raise an issue, and this is a spelling mistake, or this could be better. Or some other people or another one can just make a fork, change the spelling mistakes, and raise a pull request. So what I'm trying to explain and teach you and make sure that you understand, community leaders and heroes, they take the first step. They don't wait to, of course, all suggestions are welcomed, because once people is suggestion, this is also are welcome and receive with appreciation. But again, I'm trying to give you the idea how to be, a contributors. So by taking action instead of suggestion. So if you want to provide that, okay, just do it. And there is a pull request with that, and you will even this will be received with very welcome from any. Again, I'm not talking about my community. I'm give you um, an an idea about different a mindset. So sorry. The last one is community only opens the door. You have to walk through it. Again, no one will tell you like you have to do that, or you have to do that, or you have to do that. Again, in the community, we just open the door for people, and you just need to understand the culture and just pick up what you would like to do and so on. So don't like. I remember in our last session about the open source, or for group B, people was some people were saying like, okay, what we are going to do now, what will be the next step? Okay, all of that is a valid question and no problem. But again, we we try in our community to open you the door. Time is really, is a really precious, for everyone. Time is really valuable for everyone. And again, we put the time as a community leader to help you. And it does not help you to, so again, you need to help yourself first. And we try to open the doors that you don't see, or you don't understand how to find it. And once you understand the door, or where is the door is open. Now you need to walk through this door. Okay, how to start a contribution. Again, as I explained, there is someone will just, again, like, if you don't like anything in the repos, if you have an idea, yes, I want to do that. And once you start, you start to do that, then you will get the support from our community. Like, for example, you make this, you wanted to make more unit testing, more automation, wanted to do it, and then you start to do that, then you will get the support. But again, you need to understand the culture and the philosophy of the community first, so you can get the support. So again, if you don't like anything, you just go and raise a pull request, change that, and this will be the best option. Again, if you know you are busy and you don't have time to contribute, but you would like to give a suggestion, and again, this is again will received with appreciation and welcome. So you just go again. If it is easy app, then go for easy app issues and raise a request. or issues, with your suggestion. If it is regarding the docs or the documentation, the FAQ, or the code of conduct, so you go just for the issues on the code of conduct and raise also an issue for that. If again, if you are, if you would like to contribute, but you don't know from where to start, like some people is really at the beginning struggling, like, okay, I would like, and they have really passion, but they don't know where to start. And this is exactly what I'm saying, just to go for the backlog. I will show you that, and you will find many items we would like to do, and then pick one and start working with that. Again, being initiative, proactive, actionable, all of that is the attitude of being a community contributor. And also this is the attitude, you need to develop your skills to be, to get better job and better, a performance. Um, Okay, your support is really appreciated. So, and this is the links. This is what apps, if anyone, again, this is just to make sure that if, okay, so now the question about the old video. Does anyone has any question regarding the old videos? Like if he's struggling with something, I'm very open, by the way, even to have a remote session online. Like now, if you have, let's say, if you have a video, one of my video you try to implement but you still struggling. I remember I received some question with people, they say they try to do exactly the same as the steps in my video, but they still struggling in some parts. But again, I prefer not to help one person but to help the community. So for example, if this is your case, again, just to prepare your machine, prepare everything, and I can join you remotely online using TeamViewer or using, whatever, and then we can share how to solve this problem, on the fly. So again, anyone has any question regarding the old videos? No question? Okay, let's move to the next step then. No question regarding any videos? Okay, so let me walk through what's happened in okay, before we moving forward, just to remember, this session and this time is just as a supporting time for the previous videos. And I'm doing these hours and this time to support people that still struggling. They watch the videos, my videos, but they still struggling. They don't understand why this happening. What is the reason behind that? So always remember, if you watch any video and you have my videos, of course, I'm not talking about the YouTube videos. So if you watch any videos from my videos or the community contribution video in I'm talking about DevOps Vision community contribution videos, and you struggle about that, just remember that this session is for you to come and bring your question so we can answer your question. Okay, so here let's talk about what's in the repo of Azure DevOps. So this is, as you can see, this is DevOps organization. So as you know, or maybe know, or as you may already know, that the docs repo, this will include all the documentation for the DevOps community, including, any documentation regarding, guides or guidance or, you know, um, so it will include many things. So it also has some of the logos of the DevOps vision and so on. So, if you want to look at any documents, then you will find it here. Another repo, of course, Easy App. I will leave that for the end. And the live session here, this will be all the live sessions that you attend. So, for example, This is a recorded video. So if you want again to the recorded video about what is the live session, you can just go and click here. Again, this community is planned to, have a long vision. So, and we try to build the infrastructure. So, so here we should have a very long, videos for other, maybe other guest speaker as well. Um, so also this, you will find here the presentations for, the sessions. So you can just again, if you want to remember something, you can just go here and start, getting the presentation if you want. Okay, this is for the Repo live sessions, and this is of course for the website. And for Easy App, again, this is our applications as we explained. So what I wanted you to know is if you go for project, as you can see here, you can see here the board which has the tasks that, for example, again, if you don't know what is the contribute, just look here and see, like for example, restructure the project. This is one of the tasks that I would like to do. Security vulnerability issues. There is some security vulnerabilities, I think this is because an old code that put it on the repo. So this need to be cleaned. Rename namespaces to include the DevOps vision and Easy App. Create the content for the README file. This is also even, yes, I create most of that, but I still, so if you can have any suggestion around that. Check and fix how to work with project from both Visual Studio and VS Code. This should be fixed by one of our contributors. I think it's Muhammad Taha, but I didn't validate that yet, and I need to check to make sure that. And also, this part is regarding, I want also to, because we have a project which includes a unit testing and the other project including an automation UI testing with, Selenium WebDrive. So I need also to merge that. And this is, I think it was here merging. Yes. So this part also beside merging the two projects. So again, what I'm saying that you can look at these tasks and start contributing if you want. So just think again, if you want to learn something, just to try to do it. And this is the way that you will do it. So, but you don't know what to do, then it's just a start and you will get the support from our community. For example, the people that start contributing, if I show you here, if I get for Easy App and go for contributors, for example, you can see there is 3 contributors like Wajih or Muhammad. So you can find again for people that start contributing, you will find that they got the support. I reply to them, telling them again, and by you moving forward, you will get the support forward as well. Um, okay, the same for the docs as well. So if you go for the docs and let's say you have a question, you have anything regarding the FAQ or the support, so also you will find an issues. You will find the project here, which including all the new tasks, it's completed. But I mean, again, if you have something new, you just raise that. And of course, I can transform the issues to be here in the back in this Kanban board. So, you just do that. So the contribution was from Muhammad Taha and Waji is adding more unit testing for the JavaScript. So we can do that. And the main idea again, to work with Easy App, this is a very small application. So for example, when people ask, okay, I want to deploy my application, run a continuous integration, you can just use this app. Just download the repo and put it in a source control and just build a pipeline which can run the unit testing and deploy the application and run an automated UI testing after the deployment. You can do all of that. And if you are struggling, again, don't come and ask how to do that because I will ask you to do these steps as a lab. The main idea is if you want to get help, try to help yourself by helping others. This is the main idea of being, as a part of the community. So you will provide that in the repo how to do that. And if you have an error, then I will help you how to fix this error. Let's say, for example, you try to build, but it's not building because you have this error. Now I can tell you, yes, because you need to do that, you need to do that, and so on. Okay, this is a quick overview about the progress of the Easy app and that part. I don't have that much, for that Easy app. Again, it is based on the progress of the contribution from you. From my side, yes, I will use Easy app, for my training, future training for people, and because I have the backlog, it will train people for using Scrum, using Campaign, using Build, using Test, all of that. And again, because this is I mean, there is no like contribution enough now, then the usually the pace or the speed of developing that will maybe will a little bit slow, but over time there is many capabilities will be do I hope this could including mini labs and many step by step explaining how to do many configurations. So that's it. Any other question from anyone? Yes, you do. Okay, Muhammad Mustafa. Yes, please.
Hello, Muhammad.
Hello, Muhammad.
I'm Muhammad Taha.
Okay, your name maybe is Muhammad. Oh, your name is Muhammad
Yeah.
Mustafa.
Yeah,
Okay, Muhammad Mustafa Taha. Okay.
yeah.
Okay, great.
I have a question about Kubernetes.
Yeah, sure.
While try to watch your video, CI/CD build, test, and deploy Kubernetes, okay,
Yeah.
I get an error while create AKS group.
AKS group.
Yeah,
Um, there is no any create. Maybe there is no creation of AKS group. You mean service principal, for example?
yeah.
The service
I
principal.
can I get this error. Uh, yes. You can't do that because your username is this resource group need to set resources, and this username Azure DevOps only have 4 resources. You need to upgrade your Azure subscription.
Oh, okay. So what I can see, you have a limitation of, you know,
Mm, my Azure subscription, yeah,
yeah, this is the reason. And also, because when you create, if you remember, when you create the AKS behind the scene, it create a service principal. That this
yeah,
service principal will be used to authentication and privilege between the AKS or Azure Kubernetes Service and Azure Container Registry, the repository that will store the Docker images. So, and usually to create the service principals, you
yeah,
need a high privilege on the Active Directory, the Azure Active Directory tenant. I mean, and this is the tricky part because for example, creating the service principal, it is not on the resource group level, or it is not on the, it is not even on the subscription level. It is on the Active Directory tenant level. And this is why, if you
okay,
don't have enough permission, then you will not do that. So for people, for example, if you work with this example in your Azure subscription within your organization, for example, if you have, let's say, many of the companies that they have, Visual Studio subscription, for example.
yeah,
So, for example, if you have Visual Studio subscription, part of your organization or your company that provide you, and also you activate the Visual Studio subscription using your organization email, and your organization email and under Azure Active Directory. So this means that you will not have the permission to create a service principal under your company tenant, Azure Active Directory tenant. So what I'm saying, it's because the limitation of the permission. So what I would suggest, did you try to create, using the sandbox? Azure Sandbox?
Uh, no, I didn't try.
Okay, Azure Sandbox is a free.
Yo, yeah,
Sorry,
your voice is not clear. It is fully sucking your voice.
my voice is not clear. Hello.
I can hear you clearly, Mohammed. I think it was somebody else in the background, in from London here.
Okay, thank you. Okay. So yeah, so what I'm saying, there is a sandbox environment in Azure. Azure providing a sandbox environment, which is a free environment, but you can't create the resource group. You just uh, when you create a sandbox environment, I think you have a 10 sandbox environments per 2 weeks, something like that. So what I suggest is, of course, also in the sandbox, I'm not sure if you can create service principal or not, but you can try the
Mhm.
sandbox. And if it is not available, then the only option I will suggest is you just need a credit card, and you are not going to pay anything. You just need a credit card, and you can create an Azure subscription, a real Azure subscription. Okay,
I already use this.
you already did that.
Yeah.
Yes. So how long your subscription? I mean, it seems that you spend already, the limits of your subscription.
Okay, I will check and give you my feedback.
Yes, what I'm saying, if you already, for example, if you created your Azure subscription from some times and you already spend your limits, then you just need a new subscription so you can provide that. I think this is the challenge part of, and I completely agree, like having a sandbox environment or an engineering environment, development environment when people can learn.
Mhm.
And yes, this is the challenging part. Even as I explained, if you got that from some of your organization and you activate that, even you don't have many permission like creating service principal and all of that, which is again preventing you from developing. This is why I think, from my point of view, to be honest, I know that maybe this is, but I will say I, I I have my own Azure subscription, Visual Studio subscription, and of course this is for free. I got that as a part of the MVP. Uh, but what I'm saying that, without that, I will not be able, to implement many things because I need to do that. So I would suggest again, is if you would like to build your skills, you need to have a subscription, even for paying for that. I know maybe this could cost you, but again, I will say this is the only way so you can, for someone like me, if I didn't do the, if I didn't do what I read, I will not understand. I need to do and my hands on. So, and without validating the ideas that I'm reading, I will not get this experience. So I'm sorry for that.
Thank you, Muhammad.
No problem, Mohammed. Okay, any other questions?
No, I don't have any question.
Okay, great.
Thank you.
No problem. Any other people, they have any questions? Okay, we can just wrap up then. So again, the main idea of working is we try to build this community to help people, and so we are here providing mentoring sessions, technical, um, you know, eh, some of the recommendation, and again, so always remember that this group B, or the open source sessions, is all about, answer your question. You can bring your own questions, For example, again, if you have an issues, you can bring that, open your remote session, and I can fix that. But of course, again, not every issues. It's all about, the supporting, my previous videos. For example, I have videos like exactly as Muhammad, explained. Um, if he has, but of course, we understand that this is a limitation of his Azure subscription. By the way, Muhammad, I can also give you something, could be useful to you, because again, I would like to help people. So what I can give you, Muhammad, because you are a contributor to you are the one that did the pull request, right?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, so I really appreciate that. So I can to help you.
Thank.
What I can do, I can create for you an Azure account on my Azure subscription and give you permission with a full privilege. I trust what you can do, no problem. And then you can try that. But I will give you that for a limited time. Let's say, for example, 1 week. So when you are ready,
Mm.
just reach out to me and I will create, an account for you where you can, again, use all the provision and all the capabilities to do this. Okay?
Ma- Many thanks, Mohammed.
No problem. My pleasure is to help you, you and other people is to learn that. So no problem at all. And you are a very good contributor as well to the community. So I'm really happy to help.
Thanks,
Okay,
thanks.
just reach out to me, and we can share the email that you can, have all the privilege on my Azure Active Directory tenant.
Okay, I will send to you.
Sure. Okay, great. So is any other questions? Okay, great. So then that's it. So if you have any suggestion or question or anything, again, you have the repo on GitHub. You can raise any issues or, you can raise suggestion or, and again, we will try to help you and provide you support as much as possible. Um, and looking,
Yeah, Muhammad.
yeah.
I'm Prasad here. I'm Prasad here.
Hello, Prasadya.
So I need, yeah, actually we need a documentation or the steps like whatever you are saying in the class. So we need to practice after that.
Yes, what I'm saying, I mean, if you get one of my videos, for example, the previous session, it's already have the steps in the video. So if you follow the steps in the video, you will do that. If you're talking about documentation, even my videos, I already contribute these videos to Azure DevOps Labs. So you will have a documentation for these videos. Let's say, for example, if you type Azure DevOps Labs, most of my videos, I contributed them with Azure DevOps Labs, and you will find I am part of this repo on GitHub. So yes, if you type Azure DevOps Lab, just to Google that, you will find,
Yeah.
all most of the documentation. Of course, not all my videos, but I mean, you will find, I think, again, the Kubernetes, for example, the AKS video, the Terraform, the Ansible, as well as also the YAML. So yes,
Okay, where we need to find your videos?
all thing in the FAQ. Just read the FAQ. Just DevOps Visions FAQ and this repo, and you will find all your questions. Where is the video? How
Okay.
can I record? How to reach that? How to contribute? All this again. I again, being a developer, it means that we don't need to repeat, the code. It's just a function. First time it's okay, second time, and then the third, we need to have a function. The same for the question, the same for the automation. So all your question will be answered on the FAQ, on the repo. And if you can't find, just raise an issue on the repo. Okay?
Okay, thank you so much.
No problem. It's my pleasure. Any other questions? Okay, great. Then talk to you for the next session. And there is no planned session, But again, I'm trying even to arrange with some guest speakers from Microsoft, Microsoft team, from the cloud team, and many other. But again, for me is I have many plans I would like to implement for this community, and but also there is other things. So of course I will arrange and send you the invitation about the updates. Also, I'm working on some, a very special thing. I will announce that with you, so just keep connecting and you will find many things. Great. See you next time then.
Thank you, Muhammad.
Thank you, Mustafa.
Thank you, Muhammad.
No problem. Thank you.